What's up, everybody? This is Big Shaw. Welcome to the Big Shaw Sports Podcast. Sorry about the delay. The internet connection was acting kind of strange, rather kind of funny. So let's just dive into it while I got time. I'm not going to be here much longer. So tonight is Game 7, Boston and the Miami Heat. Now, Boston is a good team. Yes, they are. They're a very great team. They're both teams look very fatigued, very tired, but that's not an excuse. Somebody has to win this game tonight, and who will it be? I've been going back and forth. I keep telling everybody, Jimmy Buckets is the man. He has to carry this Heat team, and I think the Heat will beat Boston tonight and go to the finals. But here's the problem. Nobody's going to beat Golden State. I don't think Boston has the team to beat Golden State. Miami doesn't have the team to beat Golden State. And I'm going to keep saying that. It doesn't matter who Golden State plays. Golden State can beat you on the road. Golden State can beat you at home. So it really doesn't matter who plays Golden State in the NBA Finals. And as the NBA got soft, absolutely. The NBA has got really, really, really soft. Players whining to the referees, crying and flopping all over the damn court. That is not the NBA. This is not the NBA that I grew up watching. This is a bunch of grown men crying because you got hit on the wrist, you got hit on the leg, you got hit on your ankle, somebody blew air on your ear, they whining to the ref. Man, that makes the game boring, and it makes the game of the NBA very stupid. It has gotten to that level of stupidity. Every NBA game I watch, the players just flop. They flop too much, and they whine to the ref. That's not a part of the game. That is not a part of the game. You whine because you got tripped. They constantly do it every game. Boston Celtics, they do it almost every game. Why constantly cry to the ref? Let the ref do their job. And it's reviewing the play, miss. It is taking the fun out of the game as well. What do you need a review for? What are we reviewing? Your eyes is all you need. If you gotta go to review, that's taking the momentum out of the game. It's taking the momentum out of the game. And I also want to say, I don't know if I said this before, that dunk, but Wiggins did on Doncic, that wasn't an offensive foul. How was that an offensive foul? I didn't see nowhere where it was an offensive foul. To me, that was a clean dunk. I think referees, me and a few friends talked about that. I think referees should talk after the game. Why did you make this call? Why did you make this call? They should be held accountable too. They can dictate the flow of the game. They really can. It's just crazy how how these referees can dictate the outcome of the game. And these players crying and flopping. It wasn't this much crying in the NBA back in the day, back when the NBA was fun to watch. Now it's horrible to sit there and watch. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Now I want to switch over to Colin Kaepernick. Now, I don't know if he will get signed to the LA Raiders, but I hope he does. I'm praying that he gets the opportunity to be signed with the LA Raiders. I am very excited for that. But I will be right back on a quick break. I'll be right back. I am back. But yeah, back to what I was saying about Colin Kaepernick. I hope that he signs with the Raiders. You know, I know he's not going to be the starter. We know that's Derek Carr's team, but I think that he's a proven leader. He's a proven player. So let's not sit here and act like that Colin Kaepernick was not a good quarterback. Let's not do that. Let's not sit there and do that, because that's nonsense. That's crazy talk to sit up here and talk about Colin Kaepernick like he's a scrub or he's a piece of trash, which he's not. You know, a real football fan would tell you that Colin Kaepernick, he's not trash. He's not a pathetic player. He's not a scrub. He's actually a good player. I think the people that talks about Colin Kaepernick, honestly, I don't think they even watch football. Only think they watch sports. You know, it's crazy to hear the things that people that don't know anything about football that say about Colin Kaepernick. He's not good. He's washed. How you know? How do y'all know that Colin Kaepernick is done? You don't know that. Most of you people that talk about him probably sit on the couch and watch SpongeBob SquarePants all day, and then decide to jump on the conversation that you don't even know about. It don't make sense to me at all. But again, I hope Colin Kaepernick signs with the Raiders. I haven't heard anything that he has signed, but hopefully he signs with the Raiders. I'm very excited to see a team stepping up to the plate to give Colin Kaepernick an opportunity to show his stuff and show what he can do on the field. But I know we got Cam Newton out there still. We have Baker Mayfield. It's kind of odd that he hasn't landed a spot yet on the team, but I know the Seattle Seahawks, their quarterback situation, Baker Mayfield to me will be an upgrade to what they have. Now, same thing. It's disrespectful how everybody thinks that Baker Mayfield is trash. Baker Mayfield was the best quarterback that I've seen that Cleveland draft. Every other player the Cleveland Browns have drafted were bust and were bums. They did not live up to their potential. So, again, we're talking about Baker Mayfield. Oh, he's horrible. Oh, he's this, he's that. I haven't seen that from him. What makes him horrible? To me, he was the best player that Cleveland ever drafted so far since I've been watching football. Cleveland been having a lot of busts coming through there. I'm not going to name the names. We know who the bust was. You know, so let's just see where Baker Mayfield lands. We're a few weeks away, a few days away from NFL and college football. So we're going to see where he lands. Hopefully, Baker Mayfield can land with the team But I still got that team in my head, the Seattle Seahawks. And I want to talk about Marcus Mariota. What is he going to do? What is he going to do in Atlanta? That's not an upgrade. To me, that's a downgrade. You got Baker Mayfield sitting right there, waiting for a job. And nobody called him yet. To me, that is absolutely crazy. Crazy. But I don't think, again, back to Marcus Mariota, I just don't think he will be the answer for Atlanta. You have a proven quarterback right there in Baker Mayfield. You know what you're getting out of him. So why not give Baker Mayfield that opportunity as you're giving a Marcus Mariota? But again, you know what you're getting out of Baker Mayfield. You don't know what you're going to get out of Marcus Mariota. What you going to get out of him? You don't know. Now I want to talk about the Miami Dolphins. I want to get this out the way. I want to be very clear on this. Tua. This is his last chance right here. I really do believe this is his last chance. Tua is going to have to go all in this year. Tua is going to have to be that man this year for the Dolphins. They brought you in Tyreek Hill. You have Waddle. You have weapons around you now. So it's no excuse for Tua this year. The excuses are done. The excuses is over. This has to be the year that Tua leads his team. If he doesn't lead his team, it will not be his team next season. He will be out the door in Miami. So Tua is going to have to step it up. Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, these guys are going to have to step their game up now. It's no more excuses. Oh, there's a rookie. Look, all that is done. The excuses is done. These guys are going to have to elevate their game. They're going to have to elevate their game. Because next year's class, you're going to have Bryce Young in that class. And many others in that class. So these guys that was previously drafted before this class here, these guys are going to have to do something. Justin Fields. You realize how good a quarterback they had in that class? And guess what? Who had the better season out of all those quarterbacks? Mac Jones. In my eyes. Not because he's the Alabama player, but Mac Jones. Lance didn't start. So we got to figure out in San Francisco on what they want to do. You're going to move on from Jimmy and let Lance get his shine, or you're just going to let Jimmy get in there. I don't think the 49ers will do anything with him either. So it's getting close for these guys to start showing their potential now. When the new season starts, these guys have to come out that gate slinging. They're going to have to do something. It doesn't matter how good you played in college. I hate when people talk about that. Oh, in college, this is not college no more. This is the NFL. This is the big boys league. This is the big boys league now. I'm going to speak on college football, and then I'm going to give you the college softball scores and the rest of the college baseball scores. But these guys are going to have to do something, and they're going to do something now. Not tomorrow, but right now. But I want to get back on Cleveland for a short second. It's just crazy how they're doing it. If you don't want them, Get rid of Baker Mayfield, please. I like the guy. I really do. But I will say this, though. I'm going to be real honest. I really do think Pittsburgh made an awful mistake. The quarterback they really needed was Malik Willis. I'm going to keep saying that because it's going to show. It's going to show. Pittsburgh made a bad mistake. And same for Ryan Tannehill. He knows he's on his last foot in Tennessee. That's why they got Malik Willis. To put fire in Ryan Tannehill. But I'm ready to see Malik Willis play this up-and-coming season. I know college football is heating up with the Jimbo Fisher and Nick Saban talk. I'm going to keep speaking on that because Jimbo Fisher keeps speaking on it. So, if I was Jimbo Fisher, I'll quit talking because nobody's really speaking really on that. Now, the old ball coach even said, did Nick Saban lie? No, he didn't lie. Again, we know what's going on in college football. They're paying these players to play. We know that. They're paying these players to come to their school. We know that. It's nothing new. So where is the lie? All I hear, Nick Saban is jealous. What is he jealous about? What is he jealous about? How many rings do Nick Saban have as a head coach? How many Jim Fisher has? Kirby Smart hasn't said anything. None of these coaches that coached under Nick Saban had anything to say besides Jimbo Fisher and Lane Kiffin. But Lane Kiffin was with Nick Saban. Because why would these guys want to get into a war with the man that basically helped their college resume? You have Alabama on that resume. You coach under Nick Saban. Man, those doors are going to open. Oh, you coach under Nick Saban? Oh, okay. So now, Jimbo's basically slandering Nick Saban's name. For what reason? Because it happens in every school. These guys get money to play. And they come to the school. You tell me some kid from Alabama get a call from, let's just say, USC. He don't know nothing about USC. He know nothing about USC. Then he gets there. He don't know where he's at. And also, he has a whole wad of cash in his hands. We can't act like this don't happen. Just can't do that. I'll be right back, folks. It's the Big Sean Sports Podcast. All right, I'm back. I'm almost finished, people. I know y'all are probably ready to go outside and enjoy the weather, but I'm gonna talk about this game here. Tennessee, college baseball, Tennessee and Florida. That's a tough one for me. It's really tough. I don't like Florida. I don't like Tennessee. But I tell you what, I'm gonna go with Florida in this game. I'm not the biggest Gators fan in the world, but I want to go with Florida in this game. I know the ladies softball tournament is rocking right now. I'm going to give you a few updates on those games right now. I'm a big Alabama fan on softball, so I don't want to go against my ladies. That'll be very bad for me. But what else do we have going on today? We got playoffs. Hockey's doing well, but I need to get more into watching the hockey. That's one thing that I'm slacking on. I do believe, but I want to get into some games right quick. Today is Sunday. So what I'm going to do is I want to give you the news right now, ladies softball right now. Here we go. I'm going to give you the games right now. Here we go. The best of three. Blacksburg Super Regional Game 1, Virginia Tech and Florida. They're playing the best of three in these games here. So, here we go. Got the Blacksburg Super Regional Game 1, Virginia Tech versus Florida. This is the best of three. The Tempe Super Regional Game 1, Northwestern versus Arizona State. And the Norman Super Regional, Oklahoma versus UCF. Oklahoma advances to the World Series. So they're gone. They're going to the World Series. The Los Angeles Super Regional, UCLA, they're going to the College World Series. The Fayetteville Super Regional, Texas, they're going to the College World Series. Oregon State, they're going to the Ladies College World Series. Oklahoma State, they're heading there as well. Mississippi State, and their regional, Arizona, they're heading to the College World Series. Whew, we got some great games, guys. Look, I'm sorry to cut it short, but I want to thank y'all for listening to the Big Sean Sports Podcast. I'll be back later on tonight. So thank you very much.